Good morning, and thank you for joining us for SBB Live. I am your host and the publisher of Seniors Blue Book, Amanda Barton, and I'm really excited today to bring on not only one of our longstanding partners, but a good friend of mine, Mr. Gio Simon. How are you this morning?
I'm doing very well, Amanda. Thank you. I hope you're doing well in this nice chilly morning here in Florida.
Yeah, yes. And technically Giovanni, aka Gio, we all call you Gio.
Yeah, call
Um,
me Gio, please.
yeah. Well, today we really want to get to know the man behind the community. So, talk to me a little bit about yourself and what brought you into the industry, and then we will break into all of the different aspects of what Terracina has to offer.
Wow. So, what brought me into healthcare? A friend of mine, Tony, brought me into healthcare. He's working for a home healthcare company as a utilization review, and said, I'm working for this really great company, and you should come in and apply as intake or referrals. And I was like, yeah, I think that sounds pretty good, and I did. I worked there for about 7 years. And then I went into skilled nursing and rehab. And I've done that for quite some time. I did that for about 13 years with one company, almost, somewhere between 12 and 13 years. And, the whole time I was there, I had a great relationship with this community. I felt like our patients got a great way of life here, and they were treated with respect, and had the best of the best as far as food and amenities and programming. So we talked for many years, and it wasn't really my time until it was. And then I joined the Terracina Grant community in the Goodman Group, I want to say 2 years ago. uh, Best move I ever made. Great company to work for, great people. um, the quality of the product is the value and the quality that the residents receive here on this community is incredible. um,
Yeah. And
we do a lot of different things. You've
you
been on
really
here.
do. Yeah, I wanted to just, I would consider you one of the only rental continuing care retirement communities in the area because it's all on one campus. And this is pretty recent since you've added the gardens over at
Right.
Terracina Grand. So, talk to me about the different levels of care that you offer on this all on one campus community and a little bit about each of those levels.
Oh, I'd be happy to. So we have something for everyone here. Really, let's start with our Terracina Grand building, and this building was open in about 20 years ago. 2001 was the opening, and we still have some of our residents from when they first moved in. So that says a lot about what we do. Um, when you come in, the building is 155 apartments. It's independent and assisted. So a lot of folks are like, well, which ones are independent and which ones are assisted? And so this is the neat thing, is that every single unit is dually certified. So it is an independent apartment. However, we can place assisted living services in that apartment because it's licensed for that type of structure. So it works out great for the families that, there's a husband and a wife, and one needs care and the other one does not need care. At that point, instead of being separated and going to an independent for one and assisted, or one staying home, you could be together, and your loved one can receive services and still live together. And we have many residents like that right now. So that's pretty awesome. In that building, our levels range. We start at independent, and then it goes level one all the way up through level five, and it just depends, and we can cater it to the needs of the resident. Um, they're a la carte uh, things you can purchase if that's all you need. Maybe some folks just need medication administration. We can go ahead and just do that. So, it's very flexible, and really you only pay what you need, pay for what you need. So that's Terracina Grand. And then 5 years ago, we opened Villa at Terracina, and it's a memory care unit. It's 60 units, and there are studios and one bedrooms, and it's all inclusive. The licensures change. So, at Terracina Grand, we have a limited nursing services license, so an LNS license. And then over at Villa, we have an ECC license, which is extended congregate care. And it enables them to do a little bit more. We really pride ourselves on being able to bring a person onto our campus, independent, and keep them here no matter what their needs are. Not having to move again is such a huge, a burden if you have to move and move and move, and especially as you get older. So memory care at Villa, 60 units, 1 bedrooms, studios, and we have a few shared suites, and it is all inclusive there. So no matter what you need, we do provide over 155 hours of nursing services available to each resident every month. They're private units, so you have your privacy. We've been fortunate because our memory care unit is a Montessori inspired community. So we try to enable the residents to work off of their strengths rather than their weaknesses, and feel successful during the day. So you may call your loved one and they might say, well, they have me working here all day, but it's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. So we do that over there as well, and it's a very soulful environment. And our food here, we pride ourselves on our food. It's our Food for Life program. It's all made in house. It's made from scratch, cooked by our chefs, and the chefs well, Amanda. They do a good job.
Yeah, I got to jump in and say, if I ever needed to go into rehab, my God, the food is absolutely phenomenal. The chef cooks with love, down to the finest detail. It's phenomenal. So yes, I had to jump in and it's the best.
I mean, as employees, we get to eat the same food, which is awesome.
Yes.
Right? So, I gained a few pounds.
Yeah, I would say that would be a real problem for me because I know how good it is. All right, and
it's hard.
And your most recent project, and one of the most beautiful skilled nursing communities I've ever seen. Talk to me a little bit about your newest project at the Garden.
So consistent. That's all I want to say. Consistent throughout the whole campus, throughout the whole Goodman Group. We, aesthetics, not the most important thing you think, but when you're in a nice environment that's comfortable, it does promote healthy healing and a fast recuperation. If you're in a comfortable environment, so it's a small place, 30 private rooms. Every room is very well furnished and equipped, and I mean, you have your own little refrigerator in there and a hotel safe. Every room has a recliner. It's, as far as the furniture, let's say the bed or the recliner or the shower chairs, everything's larger than it should be for comfort. So it's built for comfort and built for a healthy, fast recuperation where you can have your privacy, still feel like you're in a nice environment. And the food is the same, which is awesome. Because, at times when you're in the hospital, they give you a modified diet. And so part of our Food for Life program is if you are coming into the Gardens, let's say for rehab, and you just came off the cardiac floor, just give you a nice example here. They're going to put you on a cardiac diet. Now, those diets, and they encourage you to eat, and those diets are very good for you, and they're recommended by the cardiologist. You're not going to be able to pick your own items when you come out of the hospital and you go into a regular facility. However, here, because the food is what it is and it's made the way it's made, and no preservatives, and we don't cook with any salts, you get to pick off the menu, which I feel is a huge thing for me. I love food. I love to eat. You know that, Amanda. Every time we have a thing here, we go all out and we eat. I can't wait till this is all over and we could all get back to coming on campus and doing things. So yeah, so it's nice. The bad thing is, if you're diabetic, you really have to self-police a little bit, because you're going to have the option to order a slice of cake or a cookie. So there are pros and cons to that Food for Life diet, and having a liberalized diet versus something that's recommended recommended.
Yeah,
by the
but what's
physician. So-
amazing is that you do have really tasty options that are still on whatever dietary restrictions people are on. You have a
Oh yeah,
dessert
yeah.
for
No, they're
everyone.
sugar-free items. They're sugar-free. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're sugar-free
yeah.
items. But as you know, a lot of folks are like, I'd rather get the real cookie.
Yeah, me too, right?
And
Well, that's
just
fantastic.
check. Yeah.
What a beautiful community that you have there, and you did such a fantastic job of explaining each of the different services that you offer. The community is all rental, which is amazing. With that
All
continuum
rental, month to
care-
month. Yep. So we are offering some incentives for this year. So if you feel the need to reach out to us, please contact us at our main number or terracina.seniorliving.com, and we'll be happy to explain some of the different incentives that we're offering for the new year.
That's fantastic. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today, Gio.
Thank
It's always a
you.
wonderful, wonderful time to see you. And until we can all be together in person again, have a wonderful day.
We have to do this again. We have to do this again.
Yes,
So,
yes.
all right.
Have a wonderful day,
Thank you
Gio.
so
Thanks so
much.
much. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.